Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show off a little more plunder that I have acquired over the last little while. Yesterday, me and Tyler went to what was called the Indie PopCon, which is basically like an anime video game convention, and we went up there. I'd never been to one of these, neither had he, and it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. And we went up there, and within 5 minutes of being there, my day got made because we got in there, got our wristbands and everything. We started to try to find the main convention hall, and I walked right by Jimmy Mouth of the South Hart, the old manager that used to be in the WWF or WWE as they're called now. And back in the 80s, when I was growing up, I watched wrestling all the time. And I remember watching him on TV and all these old wrestlers that I just love to watch and have such, fond childhood memories of. And I mean, I literally could have reached out and put my hands on him. He was that close to me. And just, I didn't get a chance to say anything to him or anything because he was on his way to a room to do a panel or whatever. But just seeing him that close was just so fucking cool for me, and that just totally made my day. But the only thing I actually bought up there, though, is I got this pretty awesome pentagram ring at one of the booths, and other than that, my nephew's the one that really bought most of the stuff. And then we headed back. We stopped at the Half Price Books near his house, and I did pick up a CD and a vinyl. I'll show the CD here shortly, but this vinyl is by a band that I have no clue who they are, and I did a quick search of who, what they played, and they're actually a death thrash band from Israel, and never heard a note, but I seen this on the end cap where they got in their new releases because Half Price Books sells not only used vinyl, but they also sell new stuff, and this was only $10. It was like $9.99, and I just kept looking at the cover and everything. I'm like, you know what? I was like, everything about this cover tells me I have got to buy this. I mean, if it's not that great, it's $10. It's not like I spent a whole bunch of money on it. But this is a Hammer Cult with Anthems of the Damned. I mean, just look at that cover. That right there is worth $10. And some of the song titles really got me too. I mean, you have your standard stuff like Above the Ruins, Let the Angels Burn, Black Horseman, Stealer of Souls. Excuse me. And then you start side B with a song called Devil Chainsaw Fuck. And then you have Santa Satan. I mean, for $10, it was worth checking out. I haven't had a chance to spin it just yet. And the vinyl color is gorgeous. I mean, it's probably not going to show up very well. But it's kind of a dark burgundy red with a black smoke or marbling put throughout it. Very cool to see in person. I can see right now it's not really going to show up on camera. But, yeah. This, I think, should be worth $10. I mean, it's worth checking out. And the next vinyl that I have to show you is one that I had on pre-order. And I'd gotten a message a little while back saying that there was a delay at the pressing plant. And it probably wasn't going to get shipped out till, the beginning of July, which was definitely a bummer. But then lo and behold, just this last week, I got, I think it was Tuesday, I got a message saying that it had shipped, and it was shipped, 2-day priority. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I got this on Thursday, I do believe. And this is Moon Lover by Ghost Bath. And yeah, this is the Nuclear Blast edition, because of course they recently signed with Nuclear Blast. And I knew there was another version of this already, the Bone White version, but as far as I knew, it was not available anymore, so I had to jump on this as soon as I heard it was going to be available. Comes on this beautiful gold vinyl. Yeah, cannot wait to listen to this on vinyl. And I like that it comes in a poly-lined sleeve. I've actually been meaning to invest in more of these sleeves because I hear they're a lot better for your vinyl, and I definitely want to keep, my vinyl in really good shape and everything. So definitely going to have to invest in some more of these. So yeah, Moon Lover by Ghost Bath. Great album in my opinion. And something else that I pre-ordered was the last album that I needed from this band, and I heard it was getting reissued on CD and vinyl, and I jumped on it as soon as I could. I actually got the vinyl and t-shirt bundle. I'll show the shirt here in just a minute. But this is Wolves in the Throne Room with Diadem of 12 Stars. And beautiful back cover there. Nice gatefold. Love the artwork on this. Like I said, this was the last album that I needed from them, and I knew it had been out of print for some time. And got a nice printed inner sleeve. And the vinyl is a nice, which it looks kind of turquoise on the camera, but this is actually a nice almost emerald green or forest green with some marbling on it. Very cool looking. Cannot wait to listen to this on vinyl. And as I said, get this put back. I got the bundle that came with the t-shirt, and this is actually a tan shirt, which is a lot different. I mean, I know shirts come in white and stuff like that, but I've never had a band shirt that's on tan. And then you have the back design there, which says, "The strength that resides in contemplation bathes me in the silver starlight." So yeah, very cool to finally have a Wolves in the Throne Room shirt. Since I wore this yesterday, that has to go in the laundry now. Also came with a little download card, which I'll probably never use because, you know, I got this CD I'm getting ready to show, so I can just pop that in the laptop and burn it. And Holy Mountain printing sticker, because I actually didn't even realize this was all coming from Holy Mountain Printing, which is really cool because I've been meaning to order from them for a while because I've seen a lot of shirts I want there. I know you can get Leviathan shirts there. I think you can even get oh god, what is that? That is totally Lurker of Chalice. Yes, I'm pretty sure you can get Lurker of Chalice shirts from there. But yeah, and as I said, I also got the CD version. Of course, you know, gotta have the CD version to listen to in the truck. And like I said, beautiful artwork, and it's just so awesome to finally have all the Wolves in the Throne Room albums in my collection. And moving on to the rest of the CDs. Now, I know there's a couple in here I don't believe I have shown in any of my previous videos. I could be wrong, but I saw them sitting here, and I was like, you know, I don't think I've shown those yet. But if I had, oh well, you get to see them again. But the first one I'm going to show is the CD that I picked up at Half Price Books after me and Tyler went to the little convention. That's Misfits Collection. I believe this is the first one. I think they have, 2 collection CDs. This is the first one. A lot of good songs on here, and it says, you know, contains previously unreleased versions, and it was actually nice to finally hear a studio version of Mommy Can I Go Out and Kill Tonight. I've only heard the live version, so it was really cool to hear a studio version. And the next one is one that had been sitting there at the Half Price Books by Tyler's house for a long time, and they wanted like a huge amount. I think they wanted like $40 or something for this, 40 or 50. And I'm like, yeah, no. And I finally waited long enough. I thought they'd actually sold it, but then it popped up again, and it was like $10, and I jumped on it. This is Satirial with Hydra. Pretty cool black metal. And this one I got from a Classy Metal, Lonnie. He knew I've been trying to get more agoraphobic nosebleed material, and he told me he had this split CD that he didn't really want, and that is they're split with Despise You, called And On and On. Pretty cool stuff. Of course, the material I like the most is definitely the agoraphobic nosebleed stuff. I think they're definitely the better of the two on this split. Then we have the new Hell Yeah, Undeniable. And this actually came with a sticker. And it's supposed to have, I think, 4 bonus tracks on it. Mostly, all live tracks. You know, Hell Yeah is one of those bands that a lot of people hate. Some people like. I don't know. I've just always liked them. And the last one is Nil Existence with Existence and Revelation. Again, I might have shown this before, but I do not recall. But if you've not checked this band out, fucking amazing death metal. Definitely one of the best releases of last year. If I'd have gotten this sooner, it would have definitely made it into my year-end list. And the last little stack here, I have to give a big thank you once again to Josh Armijo, Runner JMA. These are the CDs that I got after winning his contest from Dark Symphonies. Yeah, I couldn't believe I had won, and I was very excited when this box finally showed up in my doorstep. But yeah, showing off what we have. And these first two are ones that I've actually been wanting to get for a long time. I've been trying to find them. And I've actually seen the 2-on-1 that was put out a couple different times. The first time I found it, the CD was all jacked up, and there was just no way I was going to pay for that, even though it was pretty cheap. And the other time that I saw it, they wanted way too much for it, and I wasn't going to pay that for it. But now I have both of them on individual discs, which is generally how I like it. I'm not a big fan of 2-on-1s. But this is Nuclear Death with Bride of Insect and Carrion for Worm. So glad to finally have these in my collection. And I believe both of these are limited to, 1,000 copies. So yeah, to finally say I own both these albums is fucking awesome. And out of the rest of these, I'd never heard any of these, so it's definitely going to be cool checking these out. But this is Accessory with Within Your Mind. Really cool artwork. Definitely looks like it'd be right up my alley. Then we have looks like a split between Embryo and Stigmata, Damnatory Cacophony, and Deceived Minds. Again, really cool artwork. Really like the Stigmata logo. They got a pretty cool logo. Yeah, definitely some pretty cool artwork. Can't wait to give that a chance. Then we have Dusk with Majestic Thou in Ruin. And next up is Cruciform with Atavism Paradox. Yeah, like I said, no idea who any of these bands really were, but yeah, definitely look forward to giving these a listen. And this last one is probably the one I'm most anxious to check out. I actually listened to a little bit of this the other day at work. And this is Anatomy with Twisting Depths of Horror. Yeah, just everything about this is, as soon as I saw it, really made me want to check it out first. I mean, this is the logo, the artwork, just everything about this made me want to check this one out first. But what little I've heard of it, pretty cool sounding death metal. I cannot wait to really give this an in-depth listen at maximum volume, of course. So yeah, I think that is going to do it for now. I've still got a lot of stuff that I've got on pre-order, and then I'm also expecting in the mail. And I've got some other stuff that I've just recently placed some orders for. So yeah, I should have some pretty good updates, or should I say raids, coming here pretty soon. So yeah, I'm going to quit rambling now and get this over with. So again, thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And as always, stay brutal.